Your brain is not your mind any more than your fingernail is. That's something Bob Proctor used to say. And the first time I heard it, I had to stop and really think about that. Because we use those two words interchangeably our entire life. Brain, mind, like they mean the same thing. They don't. And the one misunderstanding right there is costing most people everything. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 3 things: why your brain and your mind are not the same thing and why that matters more than you think, how your two minds actually work together and which one is running your life right now, and why willpower and motivation will never be enough and what actually works instead. If you're new here, my name is Jose Rojas, former professional athlete. I'm a Pan-American gold medalist, Proctor Gallagher consultant, and founder of True Thought Movement. And look, I'm not telling you this to try to impress you. I'm telling you because I know what it feels like to know exactly what you want and still not be able to make yourself go after it. And I know what it feels like when that finally changes. Here's what most people do when they want to change something in their life. They get motivated, they pump themselves up, they push hard on pure willpower for a few weeks, and then they fall off. And they blame themselves, they think they're lazy, they think they don't want it bad enough. But here's the thing, it's not their fault. They were never taught how the mind actually works. And until you understand that, nothing permanently changes. So here's what I want you to understand. And stay with me on this because it goes a little deeper than most people are used to hearing. We live on 3 planes of existence. We are spiritual beings first. That's the highest level. The part of us that's connected to something greater than our physical self. We have an intellect, our mind, that's second. And that's the level where our thoughts and ideas and goals live. And we have a physical body third, including our brain. And the physical level, as real as it feels, is actually the level of lowest potential. Now here's why this matters. Your brain is physical, you can touch it, you can see it, it sits in your skull, but your mind is not physical. You can't touch it, you can't see it, and it doesn't just live in your skull. It permeates every single cell of your physical body. So when people use the word brain and the word mind like they're the same thing, they're missing something huge because one is physical and limited and the other is non-physical and unlimited. And this non-physical mind, your real mind, has 2 parts, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And here's the simple version. Your conscious mind thinks, your subconscious mind acts. One's in charge of your goals and your dreams, the other is in charge of your behavior day to day. And here's where it gets real. Your conscious mind only operates at about 2 to 4% of your total mental power. Your subconscious mind operates at a 96 to 98%. So when you set a goal with your conscious mind, but your subconscious hasn't gotten the message yet, guess who wins every single time? Okay, so here's the best way I can explain how these 2 minds actually work together. Think of your mind like a garden. Your conscious mind is the gardener. It creates seeds, ideas, goals, desires, and plants them into the subconscious mind, which is the soil. Rich, fertile soil that can grow anything you plant in it. The conscious mind then waters those seeds, gives them attention every single day until they sprout and grow and get so strong that they start producing fruit. And the fruit, that's your results. Your income, your health, your relationships, everything showing up in your life right now is fruit from the seeds that were planted, consciously or not, a long time ago. Now, here's the best part that changed everything for me. If you have fruit in your life that you don't want, you don't just chop down the tree because the root is still there. Chop it down today and it grows right back tomorrow. To get a new fruit, you have to plant a new seed. Give it all your attention, water it every single day, and stop giving attention to the old one. While the new seed is growing, the old one starts dying from malnourishment until eventually the new one overpowers the old one. And the new fruit is what you keep getting. That's not motivation. That's not willpower. That's how the mind actually changes. So here's why motivation and willpower keep failing you. What you're up against is the power of habit. And habit is a subconscious power that never runs out. And you can't turn it off. You can only redirect it by replacing it. It's like a never-ending energy source running in the background of your life 24 hours a day. Willpower and motivation come from the conscious mind. And the conscious mind gets tired. It has 2 to 4% of the power. Eventually it runs out of steam and the subconscious takes right back over. That's why people fall back into old habits. Not because they're weak, because they were fighting a 96% force with the 4% weapon. You cannot win that fight with effort alone. Let me show you what that looked like in my own life. I was a pro racquetball player for about 10 years. Okay? And during those 10 years, I used to watch my trainer working with his clients while I was stretching before a session. And I remember thinking, that would be fun. That looks like something I'd love to do. That thought kept coming up over and over, but every time it did, I dismissed it. Who am I to train people? What if I don't get them results? I need to focus on my game, not on training other people. And I would just let it go and move on. What I didn't realize at the time was that those dismissive thoughts were coming from my subconscious. That idea was so far outside of my comfort zone, so far from my identity as a world-class athlete, that my subconscious kept pulling me right back to what it knew. Keep playing, don't risk it, stay where you're safe. And for 10 years, I listened. My conscious mind wanted to pursue it, my subconscious had other plans, and the subconscious won every single time until I learned how to change the program. Here's what happens when you finally do. When your conscious mind and your subconscious mind start moving in the same direction, everything shifts. You start getting ahead and it actually feels good. You start getting ideas from your intuition that you never had before. The fear that used to stop you turns into excitement that pulls you forward. And the things that were holding you back start accelerating you forward instead. And it feels light instead of heavy. I felt this in my own content creation. The first time I tried posting consistently, I pushed hard and then ran out of steam and stopped. My subconscious kept finding excuses and I would listen every time. But when I started actually working on replacing those non-productive beliefs at the subconscious level, something shifted. I started publishing more. It felt easier. It felt lighter. And I stopped letting my subconscious stop me. That's not motivation. That's a changed program. So if you've been trying to change using willpower and motivation, and you keep falling back to the same place every time, you're not lazy. You're not broken. You don't lack discipline. You've been fighting a 96% force with the 4% weapon, and that can change. I put together a free training that goes deeper into exactly how to identify the program that's been running your life and what it actually takes to replace it at the root. The link is in my bio and in the description below. Watch it all the way through. And if something clicks, if you're ready to stop fighting yourself and actually change the program, book a free paradigm shift call with me directly. Links in the description. No pressure, no pitch, just a real conversation about what's actually keeping you stuck and what it would take to change it. Until next time, keep going. Even when it's uncomfortable, especially when it's uncomfortable. I'm Jose. This is True Thought Movement, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.